going on? Hello, hello, hello! Coming to you with giant earrings. Where have they gone? There they are. And you can barely see them. And can you hear them? It's like ASMR. And also my mic's broken. Hello, sorry about that. Anyway, so welcome to the autumnal theme we have going on here. Welcome to my channel. Today we will be talking about the Darwin Awards again because I think they're so interesting. I think they're hilarious. So yeah, welcome to my channel. Clearly we've got our makeup back, so she's gone a bit overboard with it. She's really painted that face, baby. So if you don't know what the Darwin Awards are, I will put an explanation here. So, the Darwin Awards, one of the international honours awarded to people who supposedly helped to improve the human gene pool by removing themselves from it in a spectacularly stupid manner. So in northern Iraq, there was a man called Jihadi Karma, and he was part of the ISIS sort of group. He was an ISIS fighter, and he basically had this drone which he'd assembled himself. He packed with all of these plastic explosives, and the plan was he wanted to send this off from its launch pad all the way into the city and basically detonate all of these army soldiers. When he got his drone ready, he went to sort of send it off. That sent off, went smoothly. He's probably sat down, made a cup of tea or whatever. However, what he didn't do was charge the drone well enough. So it had gone off, and then the drone had thought, oh, actually, no, I haven't got enough charge in me. I need to come back. I need to get charged. So it came back to the point of launch. So when it came back to the point of launch, kaboom, Jihadi Karma was unalived. So, unfortunate for him, but that's funny. And to be fair, your surname, mate, is Karma. Says it on the tin, babes. Right, so this next one, I've had to write it on my phone because I can't pronounce these names. Like, my pronunciation is awful already. It's literally shocking. So, a man called Balthazar Tequarium Us, 27, was driving along his street when he was struck by a train, and unfortunately he was unalived. So this was on July 26th. And he's got two brothers, one older, one younger. So his two brothers, Pablo Tequarium Us, 29, and Jose Chilambamlam Tequarium Us, 20, was from North Carolina, USA. So they're both basically mourning the passing of their brother that had got struck by a train, which was obviously really sad. So the two brothers, understandably, they wanted to go and see their brother's place of passing, and they wanted to pay their respects. So they did this at 5:10 on a Tuesday. It was believed that there was actually some alcohol involved, because when I say that they went to the place of passing, they went on the train tracks, which obviously isn't good. So when walking along the north of the train stacks, they were hit and unalived by a Charlotte Area Transit System, CAT for short, which is a Lynx train. I mean, I'm sorry, this one is sad, but at the same time, it's kind of like, did you not learn from your brother who literally just got unalived? Did you not learn? I mean, understandably, why did my voice just do that? I understand that alcohol is a contributing factor and all that jazz, but yeah, I mean, you've got the oldest brother there. Surely the oldest brother is the one that's like, has to like assess the situation. Like, I'm the youngest, and to be honest, I'm definitely the youngest for a reason, because I am just a bit not all with it. My older sisters have to, like, I literally look up to them to do anything. If I want to know how to do something, I'm like, everybody else, can you tell me what to do, please? Drink will, I mean, come about when someone has just passed away. I think that's usually the first thing that a lot of people reach for when someone has passed away. I suppose, I mean, we all do silly things when we're drunk, and silly things to do when we're drunk and on trains.
When was that? Who's that?
It's
oh
me.
My gosh, girls, why are you doing that? Don't do that. Oh, don't do that.
No, for real though, that is devastating. I mean, hopefully there's like, and they have other children, the parents. Hopefully the parents are still like, to be honest, I don't even think as a parent I would want to go through that. Imagine if one of your children had just passed away and then you're like all really upset. Obviously you would be devastated. And then after that you come to learn that your other ones have also passed away in the exact same situation. It's just not, it's just really sad. So our next one, I think we've all been to a party before where you're sort of drinking your beverages and everything, and then it gets to the point of the night and you think, oh my gosh, we've run out of alcohol. What do we do? It's World War III. Oh my god. Anyway, so you think, oh my god, what are we going to do? So you look in all the cupboards, there's nothing there. Then you look at the time and you think, is Colt going to be open? Don't know, quickly, let's run down there, grab your shoes, grab your coat. Anyway, but this is not what these people did. So these people at a party, they thought, oh, actually, no, don't worry about it. We don't have to worry about the booze. We don't have to worry about going down to the corner shop. Mind you, this was in Russia, and like the way I think about Russia, I literally just think there's like, don't know, just houses in the cold. There's probably no shops. You go to the shop and they're like, there's sheep here, there's stone here. Do what you will. Do what you will. Have this. Fight to the death, and you can drink lamb juice. Anyway, that's what I think of Frank. That's what I think. That's what I think of Russia, of what's going on there. But anyway, these people at this party, right, they think, we haven't got any booze. What are we going to do? Let's just drink antiseptic wash. And now, if you don't know what antiseptic wash, where have you been for the last 12 years? Where have you been for the last, I don't know, like 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, since COVID's going on? I'm bloody lost track now. I don't even know what year it is. Do not get me started. Anyway, so the little thing that you put on your hand, your antiseptic wash, they're not putting it on their hands, they're swallowing that. So 7 people actually passed away from drinking this antiseptic wash, shock. And then 2 more were actually sent to the hospital with like critical condition. And it was learned that about 9 people at this party actually drunk this hand wash. So 2 men, one aged 27, one aged 59, and a lady who was 41 were the first to pass away. I just want to interject here, because what kind of party is this? Like, I'm sorry, but I don't know. Like, my age range of friends are like probably 2 years below me at most, and then above me 5 years, maybe 6, about that. I do have a couple of friends that are like in their 30s and stuff, but that is a really, really odd age range. I don't know where they've come from. Like, maybe a hobby. I don't know. I need to stop overthink. I overthink everything. I need to just like stop, take it, and just leave with it. So methanol is one of the main ingredients to antiseptic wash, and it takes up about 69% of it, and it is extremely poisonous. So about 2 to 8 ounces can be deadly for an adult, which is about 4 to 16 teaspoons. Which that's like, yeah, oh my gosh, that's quite a few squirts, I'd say. So it sounds like quite a brutal way to pass away, because I've searched up what the effects of this are, just because I'm nosy and a little bit messed up, so I like looking into stuff like this. So there's neurological issues such as headache, dizziness, agitation, acute mania, amnesia, decreased level of consciousness, including coma and seizure. It can also cause blindness, and this is because the main purpose of things like solvent, pesticide, alternative fuel source, and hand sanitizer. Fuel source, what? Are we putting that on our hands? What am I putting in myself? What am I putting in my hands? I use this like crazy. I think this is why, like, I am such an ill person. This is probably why, because I go crazy on this stuff. I may as well just drink petrol.
Shit just went from 0 to 100 real quick.
Don't do it. Do not do this at home, because this isn't good. Use it on your hands, but don't drink it. I mean, I swear, like, Russian people are meant to be... They're meant to be the ones that have... They just drink loads of vodka, don't they? Like, surely you've got a couple of potatoes laying around. I don't really know how it works. I'm actually so fascinated by that. How potatoes make up vodka. Like, what? What's that? Potatoes are just like... Oh, they're just unreal. You can just use them in anything. They're my favourite. But yeah, potatoes are literally sick. Like, yeah, they've not got them like lying around to just make a little bit of body. It's actually quite funny, actually. I mean, this one actually kind of stood out to me, because I was like, this is why I will be part of the Darwin Awards, because me and my sister, which she's actually the bright one as well, like, she's the really intelligent one, and I don't know why we did this, but We went on a cruise with my mum and dad when we were little, and there was like literally all just Spanish people there. Like obviously we can't talk Spanish, and then one day we came across these Irish boys, and there was about 5, 6 of them, and we made friends with them all, but they were literally like just as stupid as we are, and we were just like looking for things to do and stuff and just like messing around. And this cruise was so like, it was so strict. Like you had to, when you were, I think it was like 18 or below, you had to have a curfew, and I think it was like you have to be in bed by like 1, and also you had to have like ID for Red Bull, and you had to be 14 for this Red Bull. I was 13 and my sister was about 16 at this point. Anyway, so we were all thinking, what can we do? Should we try and get drunk? And we're thinking, how can we do it? Like, how are we going to get this alcohol? Anyway, so we were looking at the hand sanitizer things, because they did actually have like little spray hand sanitizer things before you go into like food halls, the theatres, stuff like that there. And then we started putting it on our hands and drinking it. And I didn't realise how dangerous this was. Like, we literally, like, thank you for whoever's watching me or whatever, but oh my gosh, like, how irresponsible. Safe to say, we probably only had about 4 teaspoons, because we downed it, and then, like, we licked it off our hands, and then I was just, like, heaving. I was like, ugh. Like, it literally, I felt it burn. It's probably, like, cleaned my insides a little bit. Probably not, actually. No, it's probably just damaged me. But, yeah, no, I won't be doing that again. And, yeah. It's pretty funny as well, actually, because, well, it's not funny, it's bad. But one of the boys, literally, I think it was, like, the first or second day he was on this cruise for. And I think his cruise was, like, 10 days or something. But there was, like, you go down the stair bit, and he thought it'd be funny to, like, I think he, like, swung off of one of the stair things and then jumped off of it, but then jumped off it wrong, smacked his head on the side, and he cut his head open. And then he couldn't get it wet, so, like, he couldn't, when he had to shower and stuff, he had to have his head out the shower, and he couldn't go swimming and stuff as well. So, like, the rest of the holiday, he just had, like, really greasy hair, and I felt really sorry for him, but yeah, it was a really fun holiday, though, so thanks for coming to my little diary entry. So, I finished the Darwin Awards there today, but I thought I'd have a last little segment because I was laughing at these too much. And I absolutely adore Florida Man, like, memes and everything. So I thought I'd do a couple of Florida Man ones.
Florida Man.
So our first one, we've got a gentleman who thought it'd be funny to wear a FU police to court. And he did actually win, so snaps for you, baby. Well done. Well done. You did it. I couldn't actually find the information of why he actually went to court, but I think that's pretty funny. Well done, you. A-star.
Florida Man.
So next one, we actually have another t-shirt one. We've got a t-shirt theme going on. Ooh, baby. So we've got this man who's wearing a t-shirt saying, who needs drugs? No, seriously, I've got drugs. Which is pretty funny because the police actually found him with possession of drugs and arrested him. So no snaps to you, baby. No, that's not good. But yeah, I don't know. Always up to hearing creative ways that drug dealers like to deliver their drugs these days. It is quite funny. There was, I heard ages ago in the news that there were some people were pretending to be Uber Eats people, and they were actually delivering drugs instead. So clever idea, but you got caught. But then I don't know, it makes me wonder, like, maybe these police are, what you got in that bag there? You got any donuts?
Florida Man.
So I've literally just said in the last clip that I've just recorded now,
I can't remember where this guy's from.
but this whole bit that I've just done is Florida Man, so well done to my 12 brain cells. No, like 1. Right, so this is the last one. I've chosen this one because it's like best till last. This has got such big crackhead energy, and I'm so there for it. I love the crackhead energy. So, Florida man called Joshua James. He was charged with assault with a deadly weapon without intent to unalive anyone. And what he basically did was he got an alligator and he threw it through a drive-through window. So basically he went up to the drive-through window and he ordered his drink, and then he got his drink, he probably put it in his little cup holder, and then he just thought, with this alligator.
You didn't give me my pumpkin spice!
Leave, Cheyenne! You Cheyenne, leave right now! Leave!
He threw an alligator through the drive-through, which...
Crackhead energy, yeah, we're there, baby. We are on the scale. Woo! Off the scale.
Now you may be wondering as well where he's got this alligator from. So what basically happened is, just for your note as well, this alligator is 3.5 feet long. And what he was doing is he was driving his pickup truck. He went along the road, driving. He saw his alligator on the side of the road and he thought, oh, I love that. That would be a cute little pet. Pick that up, put it in my van, pickup truck. And I don't know how long he had this in here for. But apparently his mother said that this was just a classic prank. Just classic Joshua. We know what he's like. He's so wild. You can't stop Josh. You just cannot stop him. There's just no stopping him. It's just classic.
You definitely believe this was a prank.
Oh, 100%, because he's a prankster. He does stuff like this because he thinks it's funny.
Ed and Linda James say their son Josh is harmless, but he's sitting in jail facing serious charges.
The charge against him is assault with a deadly weapon, intent to do less than murder.
I don't even get that. I don't know how that... I don't get it.
So he drove his pickup truck at 1:20 a.m. in the morning on October 11th, and he basically drove it in. They gave him his drink, handed it to him, and he sped off. Oh, sorry, no, he chucked the alligator in, and then he sped off in his car because it was a prank. But, mate, I'd be terrified. I would literally probably cry. I would. I've held a baby alligator before, and we went to America, and I just remember the guy putting an elastic band around his little nose thing, which I think is really mean. Like, I'm sorry, I don't want to get bitten by an alligator, but I don't know, like, just don't put that around his nose. Just leave him to it. But yeah, no, I don't know. Rather that than me have all my hands today, baby. So what have we learned today? So we have learned that if someone close to you or just anybody at all is unalived in a certain situation, it's probably not best to go back to that place where they were unalived, because I mean, it's probably not safe, you know, especially train tracks. Wouldn't really go there. And always charge your devices. Don't not charge them, because you never know. They might come back and bite you on your ass. If you're that desperate to go and drink somewhere, go to AA meetings. Go, don't know, find a different hobby. Drink your water. I think there's much better pranks to do than chucking an alligator for a drive-through. How he didn't get his arm cut off as well, I literally don't have a clue. Much better pranks to do than that. At the end of the day, I am actually low-key here for the crackhead energy, so keep them coming. So I hope you enjoyed today's episode of the Darwin Awards again. I really like doing Darwin Awards. I have done the new edition of Florida Man, so let me know if you want me to do it again. I probably will, because they're really cracking me up. Like, subscribe, comment, and don't do bad stuff. Why did I do this with my head? I look like that meme of that guy and he's got his head out and he's like... Overthinking. Channel. Why did I say that? Coming back to you with big ass earrings. Oh, news. Up at the back. Are we gonna do it again? I think we're gonna do it again. Hello, welcome to my podcast. Don't know what I'm saying. Today's category is autumn, baby. Does it sound like a waterfall? No. Tuesday morning. Getting a little bit dancing, baby. It is bleached to hell. What the f am I doing?